They are now all alive and have the right money, so we are going live here, and Curse do not have any money to buy once again, which will please Anexis. PRB does get shot by somebody. It does look like we'll be pushing out onto this upper site. MX is chilling, waiting. Release does pick up a few frags here as we go on with release here. Bomb is down in upper site with Curse members trying to push this ramp, and Weber is here with an AK. Takes out two of these Curse players. The last has not pushed yet. He is inside this lobby area with PRB pushing in and taking him out. So Anexis win this 9th round, leaving it 8-1 Anexis at the moment, and Curse with enough money to buy now, so they will buy this round. Some of the Curse players may be working this outside, but they are currently in this lobby. Release is ready to flash in this upper bomb site. He is flashed out of his tits. There's smokes and flashes everywhere. MX does manage to get up a pick, but there is two of the Curse members on this site. PRB being outside and Rattlesnake also out this main area, but they have both went into the lobby. Oh, PRB gets a nice shot into Squeaky on Michael, but Anger is in this Squeaky, and PRB managed to get out. I didn't think he'd be able to get it. I thought he'd pull back, so Weber and PRB managed to catch that, leaving the scoreline at 9-1 to Anexis. They're powering on ahead, but Curse once again do have money to buy, so but Weber and PRB both at 15k for money. I mean, Anexis are loaded. Skadoodle is going outside here with Rattlesnake, spotting him and shooting, but Skadoodle manages to op Rattlesnake here. They are beginning to work this outside area. Weber is waiting here while 3 of the terrorists are waiting in the main lobby while Michael pushes outside. They are going towards this ramp here, so I will go to Weber as he flashes in. And he's up by Skadoodle. Where did he get up from? That was a nice shot. Anyway, and the terrorists are now pushing down onto the lower bomb site. With MX already dropped on site, he's been tagged heavily by a grenade. He's pushed into the smoke of the terrorists are using to plant, but he does get shot through that smoke. Watching Michael now as Anger are clearing up everything. PRB is the last in this 1v5. He does pick up one frag here, but is then up by Skadoodle, so Skadoodle picking up a fair few frags that round. And Michael is working this outside area with Weber spamming through ramp. There is one outside here. MX does manage to hit him a few times through that main wall, but Release is on this site waiting. Curse are looking to be heading to a, well, it's like they haven't decided yet, but two of them are heading to inside ramp now, so Weber once again waiting with that flash. He does manage to flash one successfully. He hasn't made any noise yet. PRB manages to pick up one frag, but they are pushing back onto this upper site. There's going to be one coming out of Squeaky, and Rattlesnake is not ready with that up, and he gets picked off. MX is killed one, but he's shot through hut. Weber is getting ready to go up on this upper bomb site where PRB comes right from main. Weber does pick up one. Weber and PRB managed to clutch that round. Weber managed to shoot two of those terrorists. One of them looked like through the huts. So once again, Anexis powering through, and Curse not able to hold that site after they planted that bomb. So MX and Weber leading the scoreboard on this CT half. Terrace once again going into this lobby area. Weber going a little aggressive at ramp. Receives a nade from one of the terrace players, but they are waiting to skylight here, so going to release. He does manage to pick one, and he pushed out hut, and he gets the second one inside hut. Well, you get the pistol, he gets the pistol third. There's one here just outside Squeaky. PRB doesn't have a clue through that smoke, but Skadoodle is somewhere in vents while bomb is waiting in Squeaky. So using the X-ray, we can see there's one right below Rattlesnake, and one is still in lobby, but Anger is making his way outside currently, while Skadoodle is below watching back vents. They do have the bombs, so CT's not entirely sure where the T's are at, but here comes Anger up onto the upper bomb site. Is there anyone on site? Release is the only one on site. Release picks up a nice headshot on Skadoodle. He's spamming through the box and knowing that one is Squeaky. Weber is helping out here, and Weber finishes off by picking off Anger. So once again, Anexis denying Curse anywhere near that upper bomb site. Curse are on an eco here, so they either push through into ramp fairly quickly, or they're just going to take it slow and try to get skylighted onto upper, but they're just chilling right back lobby. They didn't move outside trying to get back steps and into lower either, so they are smoking up hut, denying Curse to get anywhere inside hut without being able to see anything. But Weber is pushing up close into this smoke, and that's how close Stan is in this here. He does begin to work his way a little bit closer in that smoke. That smoke will be disappearing soon, so the terrorists are beginning to gang up a bit at ramp. There is noise, there's two flashes coming. Weber gets one. Will he get the second? He does get the second, but he can't finish off the third. So watching pick up the M4 and see if he can get a pick. PRB gets a pick on Skadoodle. They heard him on the railing, so he didn't know, and PRB then finishes him off as well. So scoreline currently 12-2, so looks to be Curse have bought up now. They have full bot. Skadoodle doesn't have any head armor, but he does have no grenade, so Release trying to stop that. Rattlesnake with a great pick on Skadoodle outside. With that up. Well, Michael is outside as well, so. But he is falling back now. Is there anyone in that squeaky room? Yes, there is. MX sees there's one. No, he doesn't see there's one in the squeaky. We can see there's one, but there is a skylight here. MX does see two terrorists in squeaky, and he does get one pick on the round. Release does get one kill. Will he get the second through the smoke? No, he does not. Michael is pushed out on the site, and he does spray and runs out of ammo and has to go back in the hut. He's going back in to hide with 11 health. Michael does get a pick on the rattlesnake. I'm going to watch Michael now as he tries to clutch this round. He will flash out that main area. He does manage to sneak out hut, and Weber just finishes off in one shot. So first half score of this game is 13-2, and after that server crash, Anexis just pick up the momentum straight away. So it's well played by Anexis. MX has readied Anexis up, so while the Curse are waiting, discussing what they're going to be doing at the start of this half and how they're going to win this. But here we are. I think we are live now. So Curse have a big job ahead of themselves. They could only manage 2 rounds on the T side of Nuke, so Anexis are trying to work this outside area. There is 3 of them on this outside area, MX being the first one. 2 well placed smokes have managed to get themselves on the lower. So is there anyone waiting back vents for them? Yep, there was one waiting with a nade. Gonna stay with MX here as there is some close blast doors. PRB does manage to dink somebody on upper, but he has taken out himself, but he's done some damage. MX is pushing this guy blast doors, and he does manage to pick him off. Bomb still has not gone down yet. Weber taking out one of the Curse players now, as well as them being on backside, but Release, and again smashing Michael. But Anger is in this window side. Well, Rattlesnake is now going upper with this bomb, but Skadoodle has gone out of the vents, open the squeaky to try fake going in, and he gets raped by Weber in back lobby, I think that was.
Terrorists win.
MX finishing the job on the Anger, putting Anexis to 14-2, and they do have this by advantage here. Curse can do nothing about it pretty much. Follow Weber here as he is the first person flashing into. He does get hit by one of these pistols at ramp, but Rattlesnake is working onto this main area. He might see one on back steps. Nobody's looking back steps, but he will encounter one at CT Red, who he does spot. And he gets dinked by Skadoodle with 2 double dink on Rattlesnake's head. Release picking up Anger, but that was not Skadoodle who was at that corner. Weber picking up a frag on the ramp, but he is tagged very heavy. MX has now got a pick as well. Release trying to kill this guy, and he does kill the guy on catwalk, but there is one more. Michael is outside somewhere. He is in main. He's dropping down in the vents. Let's see if he can manage to clutch this round. He might pick up this weapon and try save it, but He does try push on the site, but Release shuts him down straight away, and this is now match point, and Curse will have to buy whatever they can, so Pharmacies it will be. I am back, and Anexis look to be just waiting round in upper. Release does mess up a nade. Rattlesnake is waiting to smoke that cruise area, and then I suppose Skylight straight after it. You'll see him throw a smoke and then get into position for a Skylight straight away, and he does. PRB flashes into CT vent, and he does get this pushed in. They're trying to clear out this site as quickly as they can. Release does pick up the frag on Michael, and he does get the frag on Skadoodle as well. There's one more up there in that cruise area, but somebody pushed behind them from Hut, and it was not covered, and Stan takes out 3 of the Anexis players. MX is coming up behind this player in cruise. He does not know he's there. MX picks up the frag. He's squeaking the last player. Does he get him? Oh! MX does not kill Stan, who is left on 37 health, which denies Anexis from winning that round, but they will buy again. They can still full buy, but I don't know if my stream just cut out there, but if it did, type in chat. Rattlesnake is on this yellow. He is skylighting in again, so Release does get taken out outside. PRB decides not to push in. They decide to go to ramp after that. But Anexis will not be able to buy next round. Stam just avoids that flash and takes out PRV and Weber, so if Anexis win this, then it will be 2-1 to Anexis, and they will win this match with Curse. They are being denied this win fairly quickly, and now they have to eco this after not having enough money, so it will be about probably 16-5, 16-6. We'll see Anexis win unless they do something super here. They do push out the putt here, but most flashed. Release does pick up 1 frag. He's still on the site and he got another, but he has denied Curse with some weapons, 2 players of their weapons, so but they've got plenty of money to buy, and Anexis will buy to see if they can get this win now. Anexis haven't really worked out this outside area too much without on buys or whatever, that on kind of ecos they've pushed out, but now look at them, they're actually working a bit more outside, but they have been flashed, so that has stopped them, so I think they're not going to work out this area. But they have these 2 players here at Main and Mac. They are trying to work it on a buy, but that's a great double nade, and Rattlesnake is taken out by Skidoodle and Anger with a great organised double nade. There is still that Opera and Mac, and MX does pick up the frag. He is trying to kill the guy in Cruise, but he cannot succeed in that. Some of the Curse guys are still chilling around on site, but Release, MX and Weber. Weber is actually in the vents waiting for MX and Release to continue on through BAP stakes and see if they can get this plant maybe on the lower bomb site, even on upper bomb site, pushing through vent. Now Stan is at blast door here, and he is spotted by Weber here, and Weber misses those shots. Release is on site, and he gets flashed. MX is planted, but Weber gets the pick onto Stan at blast doors. The Curse guy does come out of vent and manages to get Release. Is now left to Weber. He does get picked off at window, and this bomb will be defused by somebody, Skadoodle. So Anexis denied again their win. But they do have enough money to buy again. Nearly. Pretty much full buy. So there's 4 Galeals. They're trying to get this last round over with to stop Curse gaining any more momentum and money out of this. So Charlie's prediction of 16-8 might actually come true. I hope not, but Rattlesnake once again getting ready to smoke Crows, and then straight away after he smokes, then he will be going up to that pole to flash in, release PRB and MX straight away. So they are getting ready for this. I love you too, Charlie. MX is picked out outside. Rattlesnake misses the jump for the skylight. He does get the skylight in now. Release has pushed in on the site. He has spotted one on hut. He picks one off in hut. Sees one on the rafters above hut. He doesn't manage to kill him, and then Rattlesnake's on his own, and he's getting pretty mad jumping round outside after they didn't get that round. Unless he pulls off a spectacular 1v4. I think he'll be saving this weapon, but there was a lot of smokes and flashes going on in the upper bomb site, so I think Release could have done a bit better if he had picked that guy in rafters. But as Rattlesnake moves up Crows, there is one in Crows, and he'll just smash him in the head with a up. Hello. Anexis once again look to be in a full eco with, well, nearly full eco, 4 flashes they've got in between them. So watch Rattlesnake as what he does outside. Look, he's getting ready straight away for a skylight. He's skylighting 1, skylighting 2. Let's watch Release as he pushes into the site. He can't get through into hut through the. He doesn't have a clue. So Rattlesnake dies before Release as he could not get through that fucking hut. And he's picked off at last, so 4 flashes wasted, no Curse kills, so now Anexis can buy, so it's the moment of truth for Chatty to see whether he gets a pat in the back from me if he's guessed this score right. Will Anexis get this round and be 16-8, or will Chatty have to give me a Mawam? You didn't know that part of the deal, but that's part of the deal, Chatty. I don't want any overtimes. No, 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 no. Not like last CPH, going on to like 6 o'clock in the morning. Rattlesnake is on top of this yellow with the op. There is one CT red, I think I see. No, he is in Mac, so Rattlesnake will not be able to peek him. But he may get shot from Mac area now. He does see him and he misses the shot. And he does get shot by Skadoodle, who is in Crows, so Rattlesnake will be getting a little bit angry now, and the terrorists are not really doing anything useful, but MX does manage to pick up a frag at back steps there, shooting his teammate in the process. PRB does get a pick on that ramp, but MX is shut down while Release is left in his zone in a 1v3 here. And he's smashed, so Chatty owes me a Mawam, and we still haven't got an Anexis win yet. Anexis buying once again. They just need one player to step up and get some beastly entry frag, get the morale up, because they have lost a fair few in a row. Rattlesnake is on top of this roof, flashed. He is flashing outside for his teammates. They will look to be going towards that back steps area. MX does get picked out before a smoke goes down. Release is working this back steps area. There is one in Mac at this current time, but once again, Curse just picking off these Anexis players one by one. So Release is left in the zone on a 1v5 here. So will he go huge 1v5? He is going to pick up. No, he doesn't have a nade. He flashes himself before trying to get, and he gets shot from main after fucking up that flash. So Anexis once again denied their win. It's currently 15-10. It was 15 what? What was the score? 15-4 or something? Must have been round about that. They're still not going to ramp, to Chaddy's displeasure. Although one player has, and that's Weber. He was playing ramp last round or last half as CT. So they are going towards this ramp area. He does jump across. They have been spotted. That nade does a lot of damage to MX. Weber is tagged very heavily also. Rattlesnake does get a dink on one of these players right in front of blast doors. He does peek it again. And Anexis just getting shot down to low health once again. This round's looking to be very difficult. They are walking back to lobby, but I think that's exactly what Curse are waiting for. Skadoodle is still up, Sangers went back steps, and Michael is still on that squeaky vent side, pushing towards inside hut. And that MX does get picked, but Release gets a pick onto one of the players. Rattlesnake does have an egg here. He picks up one frag. They're trying to wallbang him through that. Well, he is going to try plant it. He does get flashed out of his tits. And there is one in Cruz. They are going to push him now. He just needs that money. But he doesn't get the plant through. They're not going to get that money. They do have 7k though, so they can buy properly. But 15-11. It's getting closer and closer to... getting closer and closer to this. What's the word I'm looking for? Overtime. Woohoo! Chaddy's bet 50p in ramp. Sadly not, they're doing an upper push through Squeaky, they're flashing out. Release is on the site, he does not manage to get a pick on one of them. Rattlesnake is pushed out and does manage to get one of the players on the ramp. On back site, one is on Cruz. MX managed to tag him very heavy. He will get that nade off and I think that will kill him. No, it won't. Skadoodle is on 28 health. He does pick up another grenade. There is somebody squeaky though, isn't there? Or invite. But MX has 50 seconds, so he's playing it cool. And he does get picked as soon as he walks out. Skadoodle has peeked out and shot him with that op, so Sam will be jumping up and down in his seat, getting very angry at this stage, I think. So they have bought once again like we did last round, and they're struggling to get this last round against the Americans. And Chatty owes me £1 now after they did not go ramp again. Curse are still waiting, and if Anexis have to face whoever is picked off by Stan at that ramp area, I think. Yeah, that ramp, but if Anexis play like this and they do get to play against NIP, I don't think it'll be that great. PRB does get a pick. Release gets a pick on the main. Will he kill the one on Rafters? No, he does not. MX cannot pick Rafters either. He gets picked off by Skadoodle and Stan, and Rattlesnake will be livid as they all get shot down in main. Anexis can buy this round. Some of them will not be able to buy next round, that's the only problem. Whoever was a little late in buying, and he is probably got a slap in the head from Sam or something like that. The pressure is getting to them slightly, I think. Skadoodle picks off Rattlesnake once again. They have now pushed up close ramp. Curse out. One was close ramp, I'm pretty sure yet. It's currently a 3v5 and not looking so good. Anexis will not be able to buy, so they will have to go into overtime if they do lose this round. It's a 2v. Well, PRB is tagged very heavy, and was that a slight fuck up with the flash? I can't see Anexis winning this, but they are going back towards this lobby area with Michael, who's watching Hut, and there's somebody on above Cruz, or above Squeaky. They have fallen back. They are saving in T-spawn, so no, they did not go ramp, Chatty. You owe me £1. Anexis have left it to the last round now to see if they can clinch this without having to go into overtime. I don't want to see overtime because I don't think it will go too well, but unless Anexis like putting on a show, then I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They are nading that Squeaky. They are going for one of these upper pushes once again. Release trying to get out of the hut. He does get out. He does get taken down, but Rattlesnake and Weber do pull off 2 frags. Rattlesnake is the last person alive in a 1v2 clutch, and he has 12 health. This is going to be overtime. So, not looking so well. There is a player out in main. If I use the X-ray, you can see. There is one of the players, but he's about to move into main, and Rattlesnake will be spotted. And he was shot by Stan with an op, so overtime it is now. Wow. Anexis did keep going into that upper bomb site whenever they could not take it themselves after failing so many times, like messing up, shooting guys in rafters and stuff. I think they really did need to change something, like whenever they went outside it didn't work either, and whenever they went ramp they were usually stopped, and they couldn't get onto lower after that because of quick rotations, and they kept Curse kept players in crews. So I mean, I think they will be saving tactics for later on games, but leaving it to this late, I mean, it says now in overtime, Anexis on this T side. Wait, the cash. Stan does have about 10,000 money, and he has not said anything yet. Yes, Stan has 10,000 cash, and the Anexis players all started with what? Really not sure if they should start yet, because looking at the scoreboard and looking at Stan's cash, Skadoodle had 9,200 and Stan had 10,000, and I'm slightly confused with the money rules. Is it 10,000 they start off with, or what is it? I don't think he started off with 10,000 in overtime. It was like 6,000 or something. 6,000. Is it 10k overtime? Fuck me. Expensive time, CSGO. Well, the Anexis have made their way onto this lower bomb site, with 3 of them being in this lower site, and MX has picked up 1 frag onto Anger. Stan is waiting at this blast door area. If I go to him quickly, he is looking here. And I am not Scottish, but Stan gets a nice pick on the Rattlesnake, and Skadoodle as well on the Weber. This double op tactic of the Americans is somehow working out. Stan has picked off PRB as well, so it's just MX is left. He's picked off, and Release is taken out by Stan as he jumps in that window, and well,
Counter-terrorists win.
I kind of don't know what to say at the moment. Waiting to see what Anexis actually do, and they are once again heading somewhere retarded. They are heading this outside area, looks like boosting on the yellow. Release is holding outside, while Weber is going up onto platform in lobby. But Curse are playing a 2-op setup, like American teams do like to do, so it seems to be working out well as Skadoodle picks Rattlesnake once again. It looks like they are trying to go into main here, but we do get flash. Nanger does pick Release from back steps. PRB then gets shot also, leaving Weber in a zone with 35 health and a 1v5. It's not working out well whatsoever. Weber does pick up 1 frag on one of the CTs. It's the top 2 from each group go into the upper bracket.
Counter-terrorists win.
Weber does pick up another kill on the Michael, losing more, but Curse have 16k money with 2 players, so they have tried smoking up upper bomb site with a lot of smokes trying to get in, but it ends up not working because they can't get the frags onto the guys on. As they push into the upper bomb site, they notice they have not noticed there's one in the hut, and Weber gets picked off while PRB does get this bomb planted. Can they actually? Somebody is coming behind them at ramp though. Rattlesnake has got the pick on to Stan, so this is a 2v3 at the moment. Rattlesnake picks up one in vent. Skadool does manage to up, and they do manage to pick up a round. And Anexis pick up 1 round in this overtime, which is a slight relief. Both teams are ready up now, so this is it. It's going to go live for this second half of overtime. Can Anexis do it? Can they hold out for 3 rounds? Rattlesnake has went with a M4, not an op, while Skadoodle has gone with an op on their T side. I'm going to keep an eye on Rattlesnake here, as there's 2 terrorists who are working their way outside. Curse are outside with Skadoodle with this op outside. I have a funny feeling Rattlesnake's going to peek out here and he will get op by Skadoodle, which will make a fist go through a monitor. They do know he's here now, so it's a very slow round. The terrorists are waiting around this main area and 2 at this ramp, which makes Chatty happy at ramp. Whoever has dropped onto this lower bomb site. They're outside here, and Rattlesnake's done a very clever smoke here to stop any terrorists who push through back steps, but they look like they are going into main here. So MX will pick up 1 frag and will try to run away, but he does get picked. He should have stayed to try to get the 2nd frag, but Michael is flashing out here on the upper site. Weber does pick up a frag, and PRB gets 2 frags. Weber with 1 frag as well, and the next pick up that round after that very long wait from Curse to actually push in through main. The Go TV is lagging a bit, so it is the Go TV is lagging for me whenever kills happen, so waiting to see what Anger do here. Stan has already pushed into the actual hut. Release is spamming that area. Weber's gone pretty aggressive ramp with holding it in the zone. Curse are waiting out again to the very last few seconds. PRB is sitting in this anti-flash position for any flashes that do come into upper. Weber has left ramp at this current time, and they are pushing towards radio room at this moment. Nope, Stan is coming back to Squeaky. He's going to open this Squeaky door and flash out. Release does flash into hut. Just try stopping the push, and it does successfully stop anybody pushing through that hut. Now the Go TV is lagging for him, but Rattlesnake. Release does manage to pick up a frag on the hut. Final terrorist is at Squeaky here. I'll try to find him. He is pushing up to the site. He does manage to pick Release, but they do not have enough time to plant that bomb, and the counter-terrorists win. The Anexis are very close to winning this now. All we need to do is win this one more round of this half of overtime. Curse are flashing through onto this upper bomb site. Release is flashed on this site. He is trying to flash, but he is picked off, and Anger picks off 2-3. Anger just picked. Oh my god. The bomb is being planted on upper B, and it is just Weber left now to get a 1v5. Nexus not allowed to go home so easily now. He does pick out and dink one of the Curse players, but we are going into our second overtime. After Anger going huge in upper site, pushing in after all those skylights, he just pushed in out of hut, smashed Release in the head, looked towards Squeaky rafters, raped somebody up there, and then got a pick on the Crows as well. It was I am back now. Bomb has been planted somewhere. MX getting that frag on the Squeaky. PRB and Rattlesnake clearing up also. There's one player left, and he is down after that nade blowing up a toxic. MX getting the defuse. So first round going to Anexis in this overtime. I do have my food, so nom nom nom. I suppose Anexis did have I-48 as a warm-up as well. That's to consider also. They have pushed out into this upper. MX is here. There is 1, 2, and MX gets 2 frags onto players in Squeaky, and the whole Gold TV is going crazy, but PRB picks up the last frag. So if Anexis can win this last CT round, then they can be happy that they do at least have another overtime in hand if they do not win a round in T side or 2. Jim won't be in the doghouse tonight, you can assure that. Weber is getting pushed here at ramp though. Will he pick up the frag? No, he does not. Stan picks off Weber. Rattlesnake is at this back steps area. He's trying to get a pick desperately and he gets Scoodle, which is very good. That's good for counter pick. And he gets a second one. Is he going to get the third? And MX picks up the third, so it's currently a 1v4 for Stan.
Counter-terrorists win.
Anexis picking up that last round of CT, which puts a lot of pressure, as somebody said in the chat, on Curse, as they have to win every round. Coke opened, yes. And Nexus only need 1 round to win. No. Coke opened, yes. And Nexus only need 1 round to win. No. Oh, okay, I couldn't finish my drawing, but we have gone live. I am a little tired. I was streaming since 9 o'clock this morning, so I probably will be casting, yes. As we see a Nexus here, go into lobby. They are needing that squeaky. And GoTV has lagged once again for me. They've not committed to anything just yet, but Anexis is, or Rattlesnake is getting ready to smoke this cruise, and he will go straight away for the flashbangs for skylights. He does get 2 skylights off. Release does not get a vent dive. Curse not flashed on the site, it seems, and they could not achieve that vent dive, and Rattlesnake gets shot down, so there'll be a few angry exchanges in the team asking whether flashes worked or not, so One of the terrace players is invisible for me, so I will restart after the outcome of this. They are doing a upper push here. All the CTs are some CTs are invisible for me. Weber picks up one frag. MX picks up another. There is a third frag. Will this be the moment? Stan does come in squeaky. He does pick up 2 frags, and Anexis have won, finalising the game. And finally, Anexis have won this game, and they've won the maps 2-1 in overtime, second overtime in this third map. So I will have to eat my dinner now, but I will be streaming more games later as they come, unless anyone has any requests. So